Hey, we are live. It's working. Awesome. So for those who joined the prior live stream, I apologize. It looks like my key had expired. There's this stream key thing. So it looks like we're good. If there's any problems now, let me know. But I can see myself, which means it should be good to go. All right, we've got Dan of NJ. Welcome. Take it that's New Jersey. All right, we had a number of people here before as well. So apologies for that. Sonia, welcome. J.H. Schofield, awesome. Locking Nut. Buzz Wilson. Yeah, you guessed it. I remember Buzz guessed before when I had no picture of what it would be. I guess the title might have given it away a little bit as well, but we are live. So this is fine. For those who have just joined, my stream key wasn't working, but I've reset it and it's fine now. So it looks like we are good to go. We've got Lucas from Brazil. Sorry, I was about to say from Texas. Jackson, welcome. So I got about 10 minutes and I just thought I would share with you what I've got and what I plan on doing. And if you have any suggestions for stuff you want to see in these videos, let me know. So as you can see behind me, yeah, we have the combo. So I've got the Origin 20, I've got the 50, which is this one down here, as well as the 5, which is under the Kemper box. So I've also got the Kemper rack unit as well. So I'm going to take a look at this, and Sky Music have pretty much been generous enough to let me hold on to it, which is awesome. So I have the Origin 5, which is here. I don't know if we can see this, but the plan is I want to do some pretty thorough videos and also a comparison to the DSL 40CR that I've got as well. So plan is to see what these are like. There's a lot of hype. A lot of people were telling me to wait to get one of these instead of getting the DSL 40. Sorry, I'm thinking about cameras. So yeah, basically, I'm going to see if this is the sound that sort of works for me or not, and we'll do some videos. So Lando, welcome. Yeah, this should be fun. This should be good. So they just fit in my car, believe it or not. I didn't get any of the heads either, because for me to use the head, I would have gone through the 2 notes and all that kind of stuff. So I figure what I'll do, I'll just do the combos. I reckon we should be good to go. So yeah, I did have one request, which was to see the clean headroom comparison between the 20 and the 50. But if anyone has any suggestions, we can leave them either in the live comments or on the stream after it's done. So I won't be on for long, but if anyone has any questions about these or about what they want to see on the videos, let me know. I might just open the 5 because it's kind of easy to open. I'm just going to hit play on the stream here. Make sure it's good. All right. So these haven't actually been opened at all until now. So we'll open one up. And these aren't mine, by the way. I got to give these back. Everything I borrow from Sky Music, well, I guess on the most part anyway, is stuff I give back. First and only thing I'm allowed to hold on to at the moment is the Kemper rack unit, which I put somewhere down the floor here. So let's check this guy. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. I dig the this gold trim. Looks pretty nice. And it's pretty much bare bones. And this is why I don't think maybe this would be the amp for me. Like looking at it from the top, we've got a volume, bass, middle, treble, and a tilt control, which, you know what? I need to work out what that does. But we have a pull boost as well. No reverb. No nothing. Well, this is interesting. Have a look at this. We've got this sort of piece of cloth, like the cloth you'd find on the front of an amp, across the back of the speaker. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected to see that actually. But, you know, build quality wise, I've already got to say that the material on these, like the actual Tolex, feels a little bit better than the Tolex on my DSL. It just feels nicer. I don't know if it's better quality or not, but it looks pretty cool. We've got RW from Arkansas. No reverb, yeah, so dead dry. And that's one of those things, man, I like a bit of reverb. So, for me, not having reverb, you know what? my friend Rick and I went and played some Marshall amps recently. I've forgotten what they're called, the silver ones. Anyway, they're really great. And basically, it felt like it didn't need reverb, because maybe it's just the way Rick plays, because he's great. But yeah, there's something about this that's pretty cool. From what I've heard looking online, I kind of like my Marshall DSL better, but it's all subjective stuff. So I can't wait to at least shoot out the 50 against my DSL 40 anyway, and we'll see if the hype is justified or not. So yeah, very cool. They look good. And I got to say, weight-wise, it's got a bit of weight. It's not overly heavy, but it's all right. Is there at least an effects loop in this one? That's a good question. I don't think so. No, not in this one. Oh, actually, yes, there is. There is an effects loop. How about that? It's all the way under here. Hopefully you can see under here. So right where the speaker jack out goes, got the effects loop. And that white one I'm assuming is the foot switch like it normally is. And we have the power over here. So yeah, very cool. They look good. Like presentation wise, they look great. Now I know Brett Kingman actually did a really great video on the, I think he got the 20, actually bought the 20, or he borrowed it and then he bought it or something. So I'm looking really forward to trying these out. The 50 in particular, because the 50 to me, that's the gigging amp. You know, the 20 is kind of like the Blues Junior. It might be loud enough, it might not be loud enough, but the 50 is where I think, you know, these things kind of shine. So in terms of them giving me the sound that I like, we'll find out. I haven't tried them at all. All right, we've got 80 folks here. Whew, wow. Shane is live. Who needs sleep? Welcome, guys. Welcome, Terry. Marcel, welcome. So I have a feeling that this is a 10. Look, I could be wrong. I don't know the specs. I'm going to have to look into these before I do the video. It looks more like an 8-inch speaker, but I could be wrong. Look, I'm not going to hold off giving you the wrong information, but build quality, I'm impressed straight away. They look great. Now, one criticism I have of the DSL 40, in the terms of the combo, or any of those combos, is the grill cloth ends up sort of getting saggy. Like if you put a microphone on this, it's going to stop when you hit the grill. When you do it on the DSL, you can it gets kind of loose, so it kind of U-shapes the cloth, kind of. So that's one of my small criticisms. It's not a huge thing, but this actually feels like the actual cloth material here is much, much better. Handle-wise, handle feels good. Yeah, pots feel good. Feels like a good quality amp. These are made in Vietnam, I'm pretty sure. Much like my DSL 40, except I think these are quite a bit more expensive than the DSL, so we'll keep that in mind. But I'll get some information on that coming up. So yeah, there we go. That's all I want to share with you. Just a nice quick video. And yeah, if anyone has any suggestions about what they want to see with the videos that I put together, just let me know. All right. Single coil lover, I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words. What reverb pedal will I use? Actually, I don't own a reverb pedal anymore. Odds are I'll probably use a delay. Rick's taught me one thing, that delay works just as well as reverb in the effects loop. You don't kind of need reverb when you've got a nice delay pedal. So either the Sirtec digital delay, which has more of an analog vibe, or the Chakalis Audio Works one, the Tille. Either of those are great. So yeah, it'll be one or the other, or maybe both. Yeah, sorry about the live stream earlier, guys. It looked like my stream key was invalid, so I've fixed that. It was allowing me to like connect, but it wasn't allowing me to stream. So my Origin 20-watt head is supposed to be here this week. Oh, awesome stuff. Does it gent? Well, we'll have to find out. Actually, I spoke to the guys at Sky Music where I borrow this stuff, And there's a guitar on the wall that's a lefty that I'm going to borrow pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to try and put together something a little bit funny. Speaking of, does it gent? Or does it Hank Williams? That might be the question you need to ask. Just checking the price of the 20 and it's cheaper than the DSL 40. Oh, well, yeah, okay. So when you're talking about like the equivalent power, then you're talking about two separate things. So you want to compare the Origin 50 combo to the DSL 40 combo. And it also depends on where you live too. Like I said, I'm not familiar with how much these are in Australia, but the heads up I got about a month or two ago when these were announced were they were going to be more expensive than the DSL amps. That's part of the reason why I went for that DSL 40 CR. But also because I love the sound. I didn't want to risk waiting and then just to be disappointed. Why are they called bolt-on necks? There's not a single bolt inside. Well, technically you're right. They are screwed on. So, good observation. That's one of those questions that nobody asks. I like it. Could you try something with hot rails at some point? All right, so I've put the as close as where I'm ever going to get to hot rails is this. So I put the Joe Budd and Danny Gatton pickups back into here, and these will be as close as I'm going to get to hot rails. Even though they're basically got the same output as vintage single coil pickups, you know, they got the look. Yeah, they're not on the website yet. Usually what happens when new stuff comes in, I'll take it before they list it. So this will all be back at the shop on Saturday or Sunday, all being well. Maybe Monday, but yeah, I should get most of this done tomorrow. Yeah, they literally just came in. So I went round at 10 o'clock this morning and picked them up. Here we go. So Ed Dana says, they are if you buy and install a DKJ bolt kit from eBay. So he's talking about the bolt-on neck. In the US, the DSL 40 CR is $750. The Origin combo is $799. So very comparable. Oh, well, there we go. Only $50 difference. Cool. So, yeah, that's less of a difference than I thought it was going to be, actually. That's awesome. So, yeah, I'll probably do them in order, either like 5, 20, or 50, or whatever. A lot of people seem to like these small practice amps on my channel. I don't do a lot of the lower watt stuff. So I might start with the 5 and take it from there. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how it compares to the DSL. That's something that I'm really looking forward to. Do I do my own mods? Nah, not really. Look, the only mods I'll do on my own are valves and also speaker mods. That's basically about it. I don't like to mess around with amps too much. I can build pedals to some extent. I built 3, like a clean boost and a couple of overdrives, but I don't really like messing with stuff when I don't know what I'm doing. Are these more of a classic Marshall tone? Yeah, they are, and they're very bare bones. So you essentially just get the one, at least on the 5, it looks like you just get the one channel. That's it. And that's pretty appealing to a lot of people too. So I really love the DSL is my favorite amp at the moment. It just does everything well. So Gary asks, how many models did I get? So I got the 5. They're just the combos. So the 5 combo, the 50, and the 20. They do have the heads, but I didn't want to sort of double up the videos. So Cheddar, you madman, what are you doing? Thanks, dude. You have to do that. That's awesome. Oh, man. I'm going to have to pay you back, dude. That's crazy. But, yeah. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. And I'll definitely be putting that into the... actually, the Coke Zero's on sale at the moment down here, so I might have to stock up. Even though I prefer Pepsi. You're a enabler. I'd love to see a shootout with the Fender bass breaker. I can do those as well. Absolutely. I can get all that stuff. They've got all the Marshall amps, basically. In the $100 to $150 range, do you prefer modeling, analog, or low-watt tube stuff? Just depends on... It just depends on how big an amp you need, really. And where you are, because $150 in Australia doesn't buy you anything. Cheddar Kung, can I borrow $5? That's from Ed. That's funny. I subscribed to your channel finally too, Ed. I didn't realize you were posting videos, so that's cool. All right, guys, I got limited time today, so I just wanted to put a quick video up just to let you know that these are here. They're coming up. They'll be up probably next week, or if I can get one done by the end of the week, I will, but we'll see how we go time-wise. I'm looking forward to testing these. If you watch this back on the replay, leave some comments below. If the red dot's not in the title, it means you're watching the replay. And let me know if you want to see something in terms of a comparison or anything in particular that you want me to cover with these amps. Cheddar, thanks again, man. You're a madman. And I'll catch you soon. Appreciate everyone stopping in. This is definitely the time of the day to be doing these live streams, by the way. We have a whole lot of people here. So, all right, guys, rock on. And I'm going to make some noise coming up pretty soon. So stay tuned. Where's the camera? Here.